Peace, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to Israel Doctrines Google Hangout. I'm your host, Carl Lambert, and you have now entered into our Hangout. And this one is entitled, Lex Vortex said that he is going to call the IRS on Sadnetta and Brother Polight. Throwback audio. You know, it's nothing new. It's throwback. It's back to his in the black days with Oh God and Solomon. You know, Oh God is out there doing his thing with his hip hop channel. Solomon is over there hanging around with the House of Conscious now, with the old in the black media channels and stuff. Lex Vortex over there with the Aboriginal, whatever. You know, agreeing with Kanye, like Hassan Camel, like Sadnetta. You know, that there was a choice to be slaves, so on and so forth. But what I want to do, people, I want to go back. I want to go way back to the days of when Lex Vortex wasn't selling his soul, as he said in the audio. I never sell my soul. But I remember when he called over or came over to my hangout and he was like, the HOK, Illuminati, bow down, kiss the ring, and, you know, Masonic power and brotherhood and all of those things. So we just going to put this audio out there. It's significant to this day and time with ICG, JC being raided a couple years back, raided, and Tazadaki and another brother being brought up on IRS charges of trying to defraud the government of tax dollars, seeing that if you make money, it's taxable and the government won't they cut. And what else do I need to say? Everything else should be understood because what's understood need not be explained, right? We just need to put this audio out there. Damn nets.
Yes, I'm gonna fuck y'all, fuck your platform, fuck you and the devil, and I will never sell out, nigga. Lex Vortex, you know what I'm saying? In the black media, but still in the building, really filled with wrath. Alright, so as y'all may know, you heard me calling in the Sarnetta shows a few times, and things like that, and Sarnetta pulling all kind of tricks on the show. I'ma show y'all though what's going on. So me and Sarnetta have had personal conversations on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I've also had a personal conversation with Sarnetta and Polight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you this: Sarnetta has attempted to buy me out. You believe this? Sarnetta has attempted. Satan has attempted to offer me money and fame in exchange for me to keep quiet.
So offer him money and fame to keep quiet. It seemed as if Lexington got a little ching ching when he came around the city. It was like ching ching. You know what I'm saying? When he ended up in the Bronx, it was like ching ching. You know what I'm saying? When he was sitting at the cafe with Sadnetta and Sadnetta was showing who was with him and stuff, putting his business all out in the YouTube streets by putting his company on camera and stuff. That's how people out there talking about his company and stuff now, or the company keep ching ching, right? Lex rose then. He went from whatever degree Mason, I guess, to the next degree. You know, Sadnetta himself saying he about to get rose up with Baba Heru. You know what I'm saying? Probably get him a new charm and everything. Get raised up, you know, lay on the ground, put his arms like T'Challa them like he did, and then he raised him up and everything. Then he swear to protect Africa and stuff, but yet, you know, it's a big controversy over MBK and this whole, you know, the ancestors and stuff. People gonna be going back getting that old audio when he told and Rod Squad and setting them fuck Africa and they don't love us and all of that stuff. You know, the old paradigm of victimization, as Lex said. You know, everybody want to be this enslaved victim and stuff. People, I've been around a long time. I done heard and seen a lot. If you new to this game and you ain't seen the snitching and the this and that and the calling police on brothers and doing different stuff, these guys play dirty. That's what Lex finna tell y'all. That he done been in the dirt with these niggas, but yet and still, he was courting them. And still courting them while he up there in New York City and stuff. That's why you see Uncle Shug putting up videos with Rob Bourne looking like he wanted to lean him. You know, shout out to Rob Bourne, MBK, you know, not New Black Consciousness. That's what that is. Lex just made a video about him. You might want to go over there and give him a little goddamn nets, boy. That's what bugs do. They bug you. Go crazy. South in the summertime. Ain't even mosquitoes, it's just neck. It's when you want to be in an enclosure, be it behind some screens or something, where it keeps the bugs off you from bugging you. Goddamn nets driving me crazy though. But I suffer through them for you all to get this audio out there too. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
He's attempting to divide me from in the black radio and to make me a part of the House's conscious family. The promise of money and fame. Yes. He's offered to, brother, you need to leave. And
I don't know. Can y'all hear that? Depending on your sound system, if you're on the phone, you might not be able to hear it. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, but goddamn bugs is bugging. Hopefully y'all can hear this because it's kind of low. That train in the back. But you know, like I said, in this day and time with the IRS, CIA, FBI, Homeland Security, and New York finest, you know, dressed in they blues or in they plain clothes, running up in IC, JC a couple years back, and now Tazadaki and others being brought up on IRS tax evasion or trying to defraud the government of their tax dollars. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, it's a good time to bring this back up in the IRS because I had a theory a while back when all this came up with Khalil, money came around, you know, the so-called former FBI informant and stuff and everything. And we was talking about who's agents and agent type activity and all of this stuff. And then we brought up the economics and stuff of different things. And I was talking about, I believe when Lex Vortex did this and Michael Epps was counted, you know, over $1 million some with the Kemet on trial. Goddamn bugs. That at that time they came in and came at Sadnetta, got at him, and in them coming at him and getting at him, they flipped him out. Possibly could have got him under some 5K1 paperwork or some type of, you know, program or whatever, even Black Identity Extremist program to run this bullshit that is going on. You know, that was my theory and the shit that I was saying. You know what I'm saying? With Sadnetta bootlegging, Asquad Quasi stuff, you know, and everybody else stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, what y'all got some water pressure? Y'all gotta let the water off. Boy, I bet you that water cold too. Woo! So, it's a good time to play the audio. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play some more and keep talking. Then I'm gonna go and just play it all so people won't have to try to chop up my video to get it all. You know. So let's play
Back alone when we come over here with HOK. I want to give you the platform. I want you to do lectures. You know, put some money in your pocket for you and your family. You know, so you see all that stuff on camera with him talking. Like when I call into a show saying, "Why would this brother call into my show? You know, is he crazy?" And behind the scenes, he's telling me, "Man, I want you to do lectures. You know, get away from old God and soul of mine, become a part of the HOK family. You know, you got intellect, man. I think you can. You know, I want to give you the platform and all of this." So this dude is the devil trying to get me to sell my soul. And it's funny, so I'm sitting there listening. You know, I entertain it, maybe give him a inkling that it may happen. You know, so and I tell the dude, I'm trying to be a bridge of peace, really, you know. And so, but he doesn't want peace with old God and Solomon. He's like, no, that's out the question. That can't be fixed. All right, but you, Lex, you hear this? You know, you can be a part of the family if you leave them guys alone. You know what I'm saying? This and that. Come over here, basically get some money and fame, some lecture. I'll put you on, Lex. The devil, nigga. I'd rather starve, devil, nigga. I named you Saw Satan for a reason, nigga. And your time is running out, bro. You can't buy me, bro. Why you think I made them videos about the mother sellouts that you got on your platform? All right. What do I look like? Michelle Edwards, dog? You think you're going to offer me some money and a t-shirt?
Michelle Edwards, money and a t-shirt to start attacking people, talking about people, degrading people, having the sheriff come to people's house with false accusations and different stuff and everything, you know, going at Star Chambers, going at Q Butter, going at her son when he was going at him, going at me, going at Lex, going at shit, Umar Johnson, going at Seti, going at Pharaoh. Go to his channel when whoever he's attacking, pretty much that's who Satnetta attacking. Pretty much. If you want to know who Satnetta got beef with truly, just go watch Michael Edwards. He gonna show you every one that Satnetta perceives as an enemy, even if he's playing the frenemy. You know, keep your enemies close. Yes, a frenemy. Let's listen on.
You think I'm really going to deal with someone after I see your integrity, after I talk to you on the phone, and then you go on social media and lie to the people about our conversations? Do you really think I'm a sellout, dude? I'm not a hoe like them Hebrew hoes you got on you.
He got Hebrew hoes in different should we say, in different barrows. We ain't gonna even say area codes. They all might be, well, it's different area codes to New York City, ain't it? Lexington call them Hebrew hoes. Guess he trying to take after me and well, I got it from King Noble. The hoes of conscious. Hebrew hoes. Now notice the term Hebrews is coming up in here and saying the Hebrews are sellouts. Hebrews, IRS, all in the same conversation back in the day. Selling out, getting money, probably defrauding the government with this money they getting on the side from monies that is not being reported or whatever. I don't know, people. Maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree. Maybe, Lex allegations wrong and everything. I don't know. I don't believe in coincidence like that, though. Shit. Deja vu shit. I mean, if I see two black cats and they look alike, it's a glitch in the matrix, goddammit. But, goddamn nets. Ah! Let's play on, player.
Station like Tazariak and Daniela.
Woo, shit.
That's not me, bro. You can't give me enough money to go on your platform,
and Daniela. Ooh, shit.
Yo, are you serious? I'm insulted, nigga.
Insulted, nigga.
And so that's what's going on, y'all. The dude is Satan. I told y'all, man. It's like he's trying to buy my soul. He offered because he doesn't want this truth that's coming out of my mouth.
What truth, Lex?
He wants me off his ass.
You've been on
this
his ass.
This is what demons do. They want to remain in the dark. But y'all want to be stupid, right? It's a game.
It's a game,
so not
Lex.
only that, while I'm talking to the guy, this is how snaky she is. One time we having a conversation. The dude calls Polight.
Polight.
Let me tell y'all something about this dude, Polight. This dude is not there anymore, y'all.
He gone?
Whoever you used to know, he's not there. Damn. This guy is straight. Either I don't know whether it's mind control. Personally, my personal opinion, has totally immersed himself with a demonic force.
Not MK Ultra.
That's why he's so arrogant and why you see he's sold out. I mean, y'all are like ignoring this.
Sold out.
Like, kind of like Solomon's video, your consciousness has been altered. I mean, look at the way this guy came in and look at where he's at now. And he's calling it success. So anyway,
success. He loved the dope more than you know, Brooklyn.
I mean, this demon gets on a phone filled with straight wrath. Now, but mind you, they had all of this beef going on even before I got down within the black. And I haven't done any videos on Polight really insulting him or nothing. Before probably the other day, I did a video talking about how silly his hypocritical, contradictive thesis of the black woman being God and all that was. That's about it. So anyway, this dude gets on the phone, and I mean, the demon is just upset.
He's upset.
Like, oh, that's that dude doing them videos or whatever. And
he upset.
And he just goes into like, yo, I forget all this conscious shit. Ain't nothing. I'm a gang banger.
He gang banger.
Gang member. That's what you need to know. I want to bang. I want to see you.
Bang bang.
This is how he's talking to me.
He went poppy on you.
So you know me. I'm just like, whatever. You know.
Lex, he went poppy on you. Let's have a knife fight in the middle of what's the park up there? He went gang banging on you. Nigga, they call me Cavity. They called me Cavity because I shot a nigga tooth out. Like I gave him a cavity and knocked his tooth out. Cavity didn't come out on you, did he, Lex? Oh, shit. Lex met Cavity. Woo wee. Y'all hear the story? Lex met Cavity. A nigga that'll shoot your goddamn tooth out. You don't want to see that nigga.
You know, I'm just like, whatever. So we going back. I'm talking about this getting heated. We going back and forth. Sarnetta starting out. Sarnetta switches up too, right? Sarnetta just turns into another person. Like the demon just, once the head demon comes out, all the demon comes out. Then they start calling other dudes on the phone, Polight's boys. I don't know. He brings like 2 or 3 dudes on the phone. I don't know if they're Crips or whatever blood or whatever gang this dude is.
Oh, now it's Crips and Bloods and shit. IRS, holes of consciousness, Hebrew holes of consciousness, Tazariak and Daniela. God damn, this is an interesting conversation, Lex. Carry on.
And they're asking me where you located. let's meet up, telling me how they're gonna pop me when they say they're gonna kill me. They're polite. So I'm telling them basically.
Oh, you mean like Polight had Michael Edwards talking about niggas from New York gonna come blow my brains out, and when he get the opportunity, he gonna come back on the internet and tell people he told them so. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of death threats take place over the telephone, the internet, and all that. Is you know, if you're afraid to die, you might want to get off the internet, because these black extreme type ass persons, well, they be on some extreme shit, but I ain't the one to tell it. You ain't heard it from me.
Know what you can do. I'm giving them the middle finger verbally, like whatever. It is what it is. Do what you gotta do. I'm insulted. Let him know he's a scammer. Let him know that he's the spawn of a pedophile and a child rapist and a phony. Hold up. That he's an ugly pimp.
He a spawn of a pedophile and a child rapist. He's ugly and he's a pimp. Nigga, you can't be talking to Cavity like that. You gonna fuck around and the tooth fairy gonna have to come see you, nigga. Cause you gonna be missing a tooth doing shit like that. Lex a badass man. Fucking with Cavity them like that.
All of this stuff, that he's a fake phony, he's robbing the people, he's an ugly pimp. He's really just a bum who came up on a good hustle. All of this I'm letting him know. So he gets so heated that he actually comes out. He's like, you know what? I ain't even after old God and soul of mine no more. I'm after you. That's it now. Now he's moving. So the demonic force, he's like, we after you. No, I'm going to find you. Or whatever. He's actually even said he's going to put a price on my head.
A price?
That's how heated.
How much your head worth, Lex? Better quit talking about that type of stuff. Niggas might think it really is a price on your head and try to collect the bounty, nigga. I wouldn't tell nobody. Ain't no price on my head, nigga. I ain't worth shit. You kill me, it's just for practice, nigga. You shoot me, it's just for practice. You ain't gonna get nothing from nobody.
When I gave him the truth. So I'm just letting y'all know what's up with these guys. So now this dude's gonna put a price on my head. Sarnetta's trying to buy me out so I can get off his ass, you know. And so they're supposed to be locating me on all this shit now. Like, and why am I telling you this?
Why? Tell us.
The only reason why I'm telling you this is because I'm trying to wake you up to these dudes, man, and let you know who they are. This dude said, I'm not conscious. All right, basically, that's all a game. I'm just a banger. I want to bang. That's it. And that's cool. We can do that. You know what I'm saying? And so that's not what I'm about. But I'm not like these dudes. These dudes are running a crime.
I'm not a banger.
Family, man.
A crime
First
family.
of all, they ain't paying taxes.
They ain't paying taxes. Number one. Look, did I hear him right? They need to be audited.
This is what the guy. All right, basically, that's all a game. I'm just a banger. I want to bang. That's it, and that's cool. We can do that. You know what I'm saying? And so that's not what I'm about. But I'm not like these dudes. These dudes are running a crime family.
A crime family.
First of all, they ain't paying taxes.
They ain't paying taxes. You telling me these niggas got a black cartel going on, Lex? What the fuck you telling us, Lex? What are you saying? What are these words that's coming out of your mouth, Lex? A crime family, a cartel? They in concert with each other doing something they ain't got no business doing? What possibly could that be? Let's listen on.
And so that's not what I'm about, but I'm not like these dudes. These dudes are running a crime family, man. Damn. First of all, they ain't paying taxes. Number one, and they need to be audited. You know why? And this is what the guy says to me: "Oh, you gonna run to the white man on me?" No, but if you're making that much money off the people, right?
Damn.
Off the people, and you're not giving back. If you're set up as a non-profit organization, you're required to give a certain amount of resources back to the community.
Maybe so. Play on. You know, okay, if you set up as a non-profit. What if you set up for profit? Or what if you got like Tazadaki, you got a non-profit, but then you got a for-profit, and you ciphering money from the non-profit into the for-profit? What? Give us a little IRS tax auditing and this and that inside information if you could, Lex.
If you're gonna collect money tax-free, all right. So I guarantee you, these guys probably ain't paying taxes, but we're gonna find out because it's really getting real, y'all. The guys are putting my name next to things like saying that I support child molestation and pedophilia and stuff like that.
They say you support child molestation and pedophilia. Oh, they've been putting my name like that. Old dogs, they don't learn new tricks, do they? They do the same thing. Ain't that's what Michael did and had the sheriff coming to my house and shit? You know, that nigga that got the TV, signing out a TV shirt and a little dough, you know? More than you know, he got a little dough more than we know. We don't know how much he got. Shit, he might have to go see them tax people from the cheddar that he's been collecting. They might need to all this is a heads too, you know, because we don't know how much Sarnetta and Polight that made it. We don't know how much he didn't pocket from Sarnetta and Polight over the years being a mercenary and doing their dirty work. Oh, goddamn, this is getting juicy. Get the fuck away from me, Nets. Let me enjoy my show.
They're gonna put a price on my head. Sarnetta's trying to buy me out. So they're desperate. So I'm telling you that it's really getting real. So these cats are gonna be audited. Straight up. You know what I mean? You really wanna call people child molesters and rapists and stuff like that. That's a serious accusation.
That's
then
serious.
trying to say you're gonna put a price on my head. Okay.
So we had all this stuff going on before Poppy came in the community. People was being called child molesters, rapists, Polight the son, spiritual son of a child molester and rapist and stuff. Katazai and Tazariak telling them to cross the fucking line if he got a problem with Katazai calling his father, spiritual father, which is something we not supposed to do, which Tazariak even called General Yohana his spiritual father. I mean, if you deal with the Mashiach, the Christ, the Messiah, he said, don't be calling no man your spiritual father. Only your father in heaven is your. But anyway, I don't know, people. I don't know. I'm sitting over here. You know, I used to cry back in the days in the sense of cry now and laugh later. and as you can see, it's late in the game, later in the game. You know, it'll be greater later. And I'm actually laughing at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Why niggas pray and pray for my downfall. Pray and pray for my downfall. You know what I'm saying? I'm shit. I might start shedding tears now, but it'll be through laughing. But let's go on.
All the gloves are off.
The gloves is off,
my
nigga.
Political ties. And I told Polight, I said, man, you don't even know who you talking to.
Who they talking to, Lex?
I'm Barack Obama's nephew, nigga.
You Barack Obama's
like, you
nephew?
don't even know who you talking to.
He don't even know.
He's gonna put a price on my head.
He don't even know you got Brooklyn ties. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? He don't even know you got Brooklyn ties, huh? He don't even know. He didn't even know when he was trying to sneak into Brooklyn that you was right there in Brooklyn. And he talking about getting you touched once upon a time that you could have seen him. And been like, remember that time? Remember the time when you threatened my life? Remember the time? Put the echo on there. Remember?
They telling me, trying to get me to meet them somewhere and all this shit. All right, so these dudes, that's where we at with it, right? So now I'm telling you, yes, I am going. Everything I can do to bring you dudes down is happening. And the first thing that's going to happen is you get audited. All right?
So now, do you think Sarnetta and Polight ever got audited? Most definitely Sarnetta, though, if not Polight. You know, Polight, he be knowing little tricks and shit, you know. He think he a financial guru and different shit. Even his daughter, who Sarnetta called to talk to her about taxes, talk to her about, credit score, something to do with money. You know what I'm saying? As they both said two different things. One said credit score, one said taxes. Which, you know, which one is lying? Sign that up polite. We don't know. If they would inform us, I mean, if they choose to divulge that, I would, you know, I would like to, you know, can even bring the daughter out to get.
How much money you made off all these debates, how much money, all of that, and you're gonna, if you're not paying taxes, you're gonna be in trouble for tax evasion.
Woo! Lex was threatening that back in the days. Did y'all know Lex was threatening Satinetta and Polight with tax evasion, you know, defrauding the government of their taxes? So now, as I said once before, what if they took this video and heard what Lex said and bum rushed Satinetta and told him, nigga, lay down or, you know, get down or lay down. Nigga, you either gonna get this 5OK1 paperwork and do what we tell you, or you gonna get your ass locked up and we ain't gonna let you out. No. Do you think they was listening when Vortex said that and was like, yeah, let's go see this nigga. He's one of the biggest black nationalists, RBG, red, black, and green networks. And he's you know, friends with all the elders of the network or in the community and shit. We can actually run a government program off of this nigga and get all of them set up. Do you think the government would do something like that? We're gonna ask that first. Do you think the government is capable of doing something like that? What do y'all think about y'all government? Do y'all think y'all government would do something like that? See, first, we need to know if you think it's possible for the government to want to do something like that. And then if it's possible for them to do it, then you got to ask, well, do you think they did it? You know what I'm saying? Do you think they ran up on Satinetta and said, we seen you bootlegging Asquatch Quasi shit? Irritated Genie, yes. The guy that used to work for us, Homeland Security, told us you was bootlegging his shit. Lex told us that you evading paying your taxes and shit on your bootlegs and everything else, which is pretty much a terroristic act. You know, that classifies a terroristic act. If I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna say allegedly that classifies a terroristic act. No, because they say, you know, Arabs and different people get bootleg stuff from overseas, come over here and sell it and shit, and then send it back to the Taliban and ISIS and all of that type of shit, right? Yes, no, I don't know. Maybe I need to talk to some people that's a little bit more educated than me on it. Maybe. You know, I'm not the scholarly type. Satinetta, could you get some of your scholars to help us out in this area? Could you report or speak on this throwback audio in reference to ICGJC and you being the first one on the spot, Johnny on the spot with the police, NYPD, plain clothes and otherwise, Homeland Security, IRS, you know, them niggas you don't want to see, or them niggas that been seeing you before, and you don't want to tell us what, CIA, FBI, can you help us? Can you speak on it, man? I know you ain't got much to talk about nowadays, but this big ass award show that you got coming up and shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing else to talk about. Shit. This could be a pop. This could be a hot topic.
And like I said, you know how to find me. I told you got my phone number. You know what I'm saying? So it's out there. So, you know, the war is on between light and darkness. But it's not going to stop. See, y'all don't understand. These guys are mad because of what's being happened, of being exposed. Because they want to keep, first of all, lying. Sucking the life energy out of people. Because y'all don't see it spiritually. So I'm not even going to try to talk to these idiots. But they're feeding off you energetically. All right? And that's turning into money. But it's really the energy they're feeding off you. They got you in a hypnotized state. They're stopping you from moving forward. Now, some people say, oh, they're not that powerful. Well, media is that powerful, man. And so they put agents in to act like they want to move the people, but they never really move the people anyway. Why are they so angry? Why does Polight want to put a price on my head? All because I made a video about him proving that his black woman is God theory is bullshit. Because that dude, listen, I'm going to tell you, that dude is not there, y'all. Trust me. That is not, whoever you knew in the beginning, I mean, he was like semi-possessed, and this dude is totally gone.
Damn.
I heard it in his voice. I heard it in his demeanor. He's filled with wrath, arrogance, anger, pride, malice. This dude is totally married with whatever demon it is.
Damn.
So the message to you, Sonetta, you can't buy me out.
Okay.
Fuck your platform.
Okay.
I would never renounce the creator to fuck with a dude like you. What do I look like? Tazariak or Daniela or some shit?
Oh, shit.
I believe in the creator.
Damn, he didn't call their name again. Tazariak and Daniela. God damn. Ooh, Lex. Lex used to be, back in the black days, boy. I see why Sonetta wanted to draft this nigga. See, that's like Mike. Mike used to fuck him up. He draft Mike, though. He said, fuck that. That nigga a free agent this year. I'm going to get that nigga on my team. I'm going to get his address, send him a shirt. Matter of fact, I'm going to send him 4 or 5 just in case he don't want to wash it. He can still have a good prestige one. And if he wear one out, shit, he could pull the newest one out and wear it. We going to keep a shirt on that nigga back because he part of the home team. And we're going to put some money in that nigga pocket. Because Mike said, shit, he be paying everybody else. I don't ask him for no money, but I love money too. Mike, you remember that audio? I love money too. Why? But see, people, this is that Nino Brown effect. And this is why Polight always say that it's bigger than Nino Brown, because everybody done got some of that bootleg money and, you know, and shit. Instead of paying the government, they got their own criminal organization, like said. They got a criminal organization. And everybody been eating off of the money laundering or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Maybe if they get audited, or maybe if they got audited, them people know, but I don't know. This is what Lex Vortex is alleging. So don't blame it on me. I'm just doing what YouTube media do. I'm just reporting and, you know, bringing shit back to memory. Like, do you remember the time?
First of all, you blaspheme the creator constantly.
Yep.
All right? And I don't think it's just like a sound bite.
Nope.
You know, where you might just said something one day. That's in your heart. That's in your demonic heart. We all have said crazy stuff, but no, that's what you believe. That's what you stand on. And this is what you're trying to bring to the people. You scam people. You're a fucking piece of shit, Sonetta. And your time is limited, bro. So you keep playing these fucking games, you and that Polight and whatever who the fuck y'all surrounded by, man.
Damn.
You're going down, bro. You either gonna get well, you can't even get right. Alright?
Damn.
You're going down.
Sonetta can't get right now.
And Polight, go ahead, search me out.
Sonetta can't get right now. That's why I told him you're a servant of the Lord, whether it be for good or whether it be for evil. serve him in whatever capacity. But serve him, my nigga, because every knee shall bow and every tongue, goddamn net. All about my ears and shit. Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess, Sadnetta. Right? He create good and he create evil. See, you done learned all them things, Sadnetta. That's why you about to get raised up. Nigga, you bringing a lot of heat to the people that fuck with you. I guess that's why MBK said, hold up. Counsel that. We ain't part of no Sadnetta TV award. Don't go to that channel and vote for us. Don't put your emails in there. We not finna send all our trafficking people over there to that channel and everything. They did it the right way. See, they said we fuck with them, and then when they seen shit was fucked up, they said we drawing our current back. Give us that power back. People, don't go fuck with them niggas.
Find me. I told that nigga on the phone, I'm like Moses, nigga. I'm trying to get you Egyptians to come chase me so you can drown in the fucking Red Sea.
Ooh, we like Moses.
Low down, dirty, ugly ass pimp.
Low down.
That's all Polight is, man. Pimp. That dude, he had to get that money because he couldn't. The dude is a fake, man. He sold out. He has such a desire, low desire, that the demons, use that against him, and he sold out.
That nigga say he had to get that money because he can't get no women or get no
fuck y'all, fuck your platform,
no love in no other way.
Fuck you and the devil, and I will never sell out, nigga.
Ooh.
Lex Vortex.
In the black media, nigga.
Black media is still in the building. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what's going on, y'all. Peace.
Hey, I couldn't have said it no better. That's what's going on, y'all. Peace.